My name is Hank Kersey. I'm the military advisor for Call of Duty. You're watching GRTV. Welcome to Leipzig.
So why did you choose to return to World War II?
We felt that the Pacific Theater really hadn't been told properly, not in the Call of Duty way. So we really wanted to capture that more intense, that more sort of brutal battlefield. Another thing that we found is that the Russian campaign from the the Eastern Front also had some very similar characteristics to it. You know, they were knocking at the door of Berlin, pushing the Imperial Germans back into Berlin, and you know that sort of intensity really went well with the intensity you saw in the Japanese theater as well.
And as for gameplay, you're adding co-op. What does that mean to the experience, and did you choose this specific theater with that in mind?
Yeah, co-op gameplay is a new addition to the Call of Duty franchise. It wasn't really necessarily, the theater wasn't chosen specifically for co-op, but it's going to allow you, what it's going to allow you to do is take up to 3 of your friends, 4-player online co-op, and battle it out in this intense environment. The Pacific Theater obviously is a lot about camaraderie. It's fighting with your soldiers that are you know, all around you, and you know, it brings that intensity sort of full circle, and you get that better feel of being in a squad, and you know, not just fighting for yourself, but fighting for the guys next to you.
One of the things that was really huge on Modern Warfare was the multiplayer. Can you tell us a little bit how you're expanding that and building on the foundation of Modern Warfare?
Yeah, we really felt that the Modern Warfare multiplayer was awesome. We all loved it at the studio. So we wanted to keep that core mechanic intact. So you know, we're going to have perks and challenges and ranking, which you saw in Call of Duty 4. What we're adding to that are some really interesting squad mechanics to sort of, again, reinforce that you're not just fighting for yourself, you're fighting for your team. And with that, we're also introducing vehicle gameplay. So that's going to, again, add that extra layer of dynamics. We don't want to necessarily take away from the infantry focus, which Call of Duty has sort of been known for. So we're going to make sure that you know, through the playlist system, and we're going to give the players that customization they want to be able to play the game that they want.
As far as the vehicles goes, what can we expect in that?
We're mainly focusing on more of the heavy vehicle, heavy track-based vehicles. So one thing that we are happy to say is we do have a flame tank, which I don't know if you get any time to play with a flamethrower today, but the only thing more rewarding than a flamethrower is a flame tank.
Speaking of the flamethrower, what kind of dynamics does that add to the game?
It's more than just a weapon now. So unlike your Thompson or your BAR, now you have this flamethrower that can interact and affect your environment around you. So a lot of the interesting new tactics from the Pacific Theater were the Japanese tactics of ambush. They would hide in tall grass and sort of come out and ambush you. So they would also hide in trees, put snipers up in trees. So now this flamethrower, instead of just being a direct weapon, can affect your environment. You can burn the grass, the fire will spread through grass. You can burn the trees, and this fire will you know, fall from the trees as the leaves from the trees fall to the grass. It'll light that ablaze. So now it's also used as this tactical weapon instead of just a in-your-face, you know, killing enemies weapon.
And that also plays into the squad because you're pretty vulnerable when you have a flamethrower on, right?
Yeah, so you got like 70 pounds of liquid gasoline and on your back. So yeah, absolutely, your squad needs to now protect you and make sure that all your flank points are covered. Additionally, some of the squad mechanics and some of the mechanics it introduces into multiplayer is, you know, perhaps path blocking. So if you wanted to make sure that the enemy team is not going to flank you, you can lay down a stream of this jelly gasoline, and it'll continue to burn on that ground. If you run through that, you're going to get hurt.
Sounds like interesting gameplay in multiplayer when you try to protect your teammate with a flamethrower as well.
Yeah, it's really fun.
So when can we expect to see World at War?
Call of Duty World at War is going to be on the shelves this fall, and I hope to see you on the battlefield.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.